Okay, is that better, Rimsha? Is that better, Rimsha? If you can let me know if you can hear me now. Okay, yep, beautiful. Thank you so much. Alrighty, so coming to you, I'll start again. So I'm Rhonda Kelly, coming to you live on Tuesday, the 4th of June. Can you believe it's June already? Let me just put my banner going across. Rimsha, I don't think I've seen you in the past few lives. So I have a new website, rhondakelly.com, and I also have a new booking link, which is calendly.com psychic Rhonda Kelly. So that's basically what I've got. I just want to say thank you so much to Canberra and Adelaide. So Canberra, I attended the Boho Lutz Market, and then the following week in Adelaide, I attended the Body, Mind, Soul Festival in Adelaide. That was amazing. And I also hosted an evening with Spirit, which is great. Just going to move the computer around so you don't see someone's name who I'm house sitting for. So that's what I did in Adelaide. That was beautiful, beautiful connections and validations. It was really interesting. I did have a bit of an unusual reading that no one sort of took it at first, but it actually related to 3 people. And that's how sometimes Spirit works when you go to a platform and there's readings to a group of people. Spirit aligns people there that need to receive the message. And there were 2. It was a gentleman that had 2 very specific injuries, and it actually related to 3 people in the men that they know, and the message was the same. So that's really interesting when Spirit aligns with that. So that was beautiful. That was Adelaide, and it was good to catch up. I've actually lived in Adelaide, haven't lived in Canberra. Beautiful. So yes, I am doing readings today, Rimsha. I now do a subscription model. So people who have subscribed, so when I do a subscription, I basically, it's $19.90 a month, or $100 for 6 months, or $200 for 12 months. And what I do is I do the 2 lives a month, and you can have a question answered for free. And I also do a teaching video. So I teach specific topics about energy and chakras and auras and how to read jewelry, how to read photos. So I touch on different topics. So that's what I'm doing. And for people not subscribed, I'm still doing readings, but it is a $10 payment to my PayPal account. And you'll see the link in the description of the video. So that's what I'm doing. But what I'm going to do, so just thank you, Adelaide and Canberra. I'm also going to talk about the events that I've got coming up. That's why I'm wearing my glasses. So the big event this weekend is the Melbourne Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. I'm at BO4. So that's this Friday, the 7th, Saturday the 8th, Sunday the 9th, and Monday the 10th. So Monday's a public holiday in Melbourne. So 10 to 7 Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and 10 to 6 on Monday. So that's doing readings at BO4. I am also doing a talk in the Speakers Lounge on Friday at 3:15 p.m. So obviously not doing readings while I'm doing a talk, but that's what I'm doing coming up at the Melbourne Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. BO4. So if you look at my Calendly link there, calendly.com/psychic Rhonda Kelly, you can actually book a 20 or 40-minute reading with me for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. So obviously not doing private readings Friday or Monday because I'm at the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. So that's the big thing I've got coming up. Really excited about that. I have a great team. I've got Torspel doing readings. Torspel does readings in Auslan. So if you know anyone that's hearing impaired, they can actually have a reading at my stand at BO4. And the booking people I've got are lovely. Melbourne's just, it's my hometown, so I always enjoy doing readings in Melbourne. I've that's going back a very long time since I first started doing readings before I was on Psychic TV. So I've still got some of those clients that come and see me. So that's what I've got this weekend, 7th to the 10th of June. So taking bookings now, you can either use the Calendly link there, or you can also call me. So either way you can do that. If you phone me, it'll be a bank transfer, or if you go to Calendly, it will be a credit card payment. So that's what I've got this coming weekend. The following weekend, I'm at the Hawthorn Arts Centre in Melbourne for the Witches Market, which is run by High Priestess. Very excited about this event. I saw it advertised and I thought I'd give them a call, chat to her, and the lady was fantastic. You know, and I've had other conversations with her and she's just amazing. So I feel really good about this. There's not many readers, but I am doing readings. So there's an entry fee. So by the way, MBS this weekend is free entry. The Witches Market is an entry fee. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but that's Saturday the 15th of June, and that's 10 to 6 p.m. So I'm doing readings from 10 till 6 p.m. I'm also doing readings from 7 to 10 p.m. on that Saturday at the same venue, Hawthorn Arts Centre. And there's a witches ball, which I'm so excited about. I can't wait to see the outfits and just feel the energy and be a part of that community. So if you're interested in coming to the market during the day, you can do that 10 to 6, or the witches ball is 7 to 10 p.m. So that's what I'm doing in Melbourne. So I'm staying in Melbourne for a while, actually, because that's just caught up with my cousin today, which is beautiful. That was really nice to be able to do. Alrighty, so that's what I'm doing. Hi, R, thanks for joining. So I'm no longer doing free readings. It's a $10 payment to PayPal, unless you subscribe. That's what I'm doing. And for subscribers, they get one lesson a month via live stream, and they can ask free questions during my 2 lives a month. So what I'm doing is the first Tuesday of the month, I'm doing it at 6 p.m. And then the last Thursday of the month, I'm doing that at 10 a.m. Yeah, so Melbourne Mind, Body, Spirit Festival coming up this weekend. The Hawthorn Arts Centre the following weekend, 15th of June. Then on the 7th of July from 10 to 4, I'm at Brunswick Town Hall doing readings. I'm doing a presentation workshop in the morning, and that's based on that. So I'm basically doing readings. So the Friday the Friday 3:15 talk, I'm doing readings, and the Brunswick Town Hall talk, I'm doing readings as well. But I'm also going to make that interactive, and you can look at how to trust your intuition and use your psychic ability yourself. So that's what I'm doing. Then I'm heading north the following weekend. So the 14th of July, I'm at Mingara. So and I'm giving a presentation at 2:00. So that's the first time I've returned to those events since COVID. I think I last, actually way before COVID, I think 2018 or 2017 was the last event I did there, returning to Mingara. So really excited to do that. I can't do the other ones of this year, but I'll doing that one in July, the 14th of July, and then I'll look at doing future ones as well. Then I'm at the Gold Coast on the 26th of July, and I'm doing a psychic cruise. So look at my booking link, calendly.com, and you'll see how to take bookings for that. If I don't have a booking link for any of the events I've mentioned, then you can obviously contact me. This is my phone number. Yeah, so that's the best way of contacting me. But yeah, that's the main thing. So MBS this weekend, and then Witches Markets. I can delete the others. Yeah, and then Brunswick, Mingara, and then the Gold Coast. So that's basically what I'm doing. And I do sort of follow the events. So when I head north or head south or stay somewhere, it's because I'm doing other events there as well. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. And with my subscription, still taking interest with that. It's $19.90 a month. So if you're going to ask questions in both my lives, it's $10 a month. Sorry, $10 per live. Then it's basically covering the cost of that. But I'm also doing a teaching video once a month, and that's a private chat that I have with that, basically. But yeah, that's basically all my information that I sort of wanted to share. So it looks like I've got a couple of people watching. It's interesting once I've stopped. I did debate for a while about stopping my free lives, and it's interesting. A lot of people drop off, but that's okay. I can use this platform then to basically talk about what I'm doing and shows I've got coming up. So yeah, got quite a lot coming up actually, which means so what's MBS. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 events coming up for June and July. So what I'll be doing is announcing them sort of and doing like a couple of months worth. I'm headed overseas, excuse me, this year. I'm doing an event overseas, which is pretty exciting. And got some interesting events coming up at the end of the year, which I'll obviously tell you more about that. Excuse me. It's interesting. Rimshire started with no voice because I feel like I'm losing my voice. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm not hosting any psychic TV this month just because I don't have time. I was meant to be a guest in a couple of weeks. I'm not able to do that because I'll be at the Witches' Ball. I'm then back on board next month. So you'll see me on Psychic TV then. Other than that, you're following my social media. So my social media has obviously changed. My website now is rhondakelly.com. I have had someone copy me and use my brand Rhonda's Reading, so I'm no longer using that. And she's not been a nice person, so I just, so I'm using my name. She can't take my name. She might think she's me, but she's not. So I'm trading as my name, Rhonda Kelly. And I'm happy. I'm doing my own thing. She's not stopped that. She's tried, but she's not stopped that. So she can live her own little life and keep complaining. But I'm basically rhondakelly.com. So my booking link is, of course, Calendly.com, Psychic Rhonda Kelly. And please always, and I also have troll accounts on Facebook and social media where people have alternatives of my name, or they slightly misspell, or as an arrow or a dash or that sort of thing. Please, if you know what I look like, you know what I sound like, if it's not me, if there's someone that doesn't have a photo or has a fairy or butterflies or some crap, that's not me. I always have my photo. I make it clear who I am, what I sound like, what I do. So that's me. So Rhonda Kelly. So on Twitter and TikTok, I'm at Rhonda Psychic. So please follow me on that. On LinkedIn, I'm Rhonda Kelly, International Psychic Medium. And on my Facebook page and group, I'm Rhonda Kelly's Readings. So always look for my name and photo, to make sure it's me. And if you're not sure, I don't actually send out any Facebook requests or anything like that. So, if I get someone like a post, Facebook comes up with a prompt to invite them to the group, and I click on that. But aside from that, I don't message people. I don't complain about other people. I don't do things like that. I'm busy in my business, so I don't have time. So if you see something like that, then it's not me. Please, check with me. You've got my phone number. Check with me if it's me, and it's likely not. And then report it to Facebook as, someone pretending to be me, or someone spamming you, or whatever that is. Okay, all right. So I have had, so that's basically me. That's my social medias. So I'm on all of the social medias, and just check. You can have a look on my website, going across rhondakelly.com, and check exactly what social medias I'm on. And if, obviously I have different followings on different ones. Been on Facebook for my business since about 2015, I think, something like that. So that has more of a following than, say, TikTok. But yeah, that's basically how it is. All right, so I've just had a request from one of the subscribers, just a general reading. And this one's for Rhiannon. So I'm just tuning into that. I want to say, Rhiannon, proceed with caution. And I'm a bit I'm feeling a bit anxious about money. I don't know whether you're looking at buying a car or buying something that's expensive. I want to say you don't need to spend the money. Like, just there's certainly no urgency to it. So I don't know what's going on with that. Don't know whether you're biting your nails or something like that. I don't know what's going on with your nails, but I feel like my nails are brittle and there's something. It's almost like just something dietary lacking, or you're not having time to eat. But take time to slow down and eat, and that's similar to not rushing this financial decision. So if that's about a car or lending someone money for a car or something, I feel like there's no urgency. If there's a question of urgency, Rhiannon, you don't have to do it, is what I'm getting. So that's what I'm picking up for you as a general reading. And I also feel just really watch your sleep. Like, I don't know if you're monitoring your sleep, but then you're not sleeping well. So there's something a bit interesting about that. Thank you for that. Alrighty, so that's basically it. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's letting you know about my subscribing, and if you subscribe, I can answer a question. Otherwise, it's a $10 payment to PayPal. So basically, I'm no longer doing free readings, and that's because people, people who pay for readings, I don't want to be disrespectful to them, so I'm not doing it that way. And I know there's heaps of people on social media who still do free readings, and that's completely fine. I am going to be offering things in the future, not free readings, but I'll be doing low cost readings. I've got a couple of ideas about that, but that'll be I'll wait till I'm back on the Gold Coast, and then I'll look at doing things like that. So that'll be late July. So watch that space. Alrighty, so I started off with no sound. All right. Okay, well, I might leave it there then, but that's basically just my update of June and July events. And if you have any questions about my subscription or what exactly I'm teaching or what you actually get out of it, that's my phone number, so you can actually contact me on that. Yeah, that's basically it. And if you'd like a reading, come down to the Melbourne MBS this weekend, or the Hawthorn Arts Centre next weekend, or Brunswick Town Hall 7th of July, Mingara 14th of July, or the Gold Coast, come on my cruise on the 26th of July. So if you don't know, I do the psychic cruises twice a year. Keep the numbers capped at 10, so nice and small. And it's a 2-hour cruise. I give you afternoon tea, non-alcoholic, and I give an individual reading and group readings, group discussion, spiritual discussion. And it's a 2-hour cruise with commentary and entertainment as well. The guy actually plays a guitar and sings, and he's really good. So I'm really lucky. I've found them as vendors to run my psychic cruise. So that's on the Gold Coast, 26th of July. But any questions, just contact me, 0435 200 390. And don't worry about if you want to come on your own, that's completely fine. So that's between 3 to 5 p.m, by the way. And sometimes people, I had one booking of 11 people just booked a whole cruise. So I had to do another one because that was my cruise book. So I did a second one. I sometimes have, 3, 4, 5 people, or I just have individual people. So don't stress if you are there by yourself or whatever. There's enough food to go around, enough drinks to go around, and people chat, and it's quite a sociable, fun sort of 2-hour thing. I like to make it fun and keep it lighthearted. You learn something spiritual, but also keep it lighthearted. Alrighty, well, that's basically me. So see you in Melbourne this weekend and next weekend and 7th of July and then Central Coast and then the Gold Coast. Okay, thank you. Bye.